I'm itchy.
No more. Yeah, how's your eczema doing?
My psoriasis.
Oh yeah, guys, Matt has a psoriasis breakout again.
Yeah, as you guys know, like the last time this happened to me was like 2019.
Everybody pray for him, please.
Haven't had it. I got basically I had a sore throat 2 weeks ago, and I didn't think it was strep, but it was like sore for like 3 or 4 days. But I kept looking at it, no white patches, so I thought it was all done and over. And then 2 weeks later, I get out of the shower and I've like started to break out. But thank goodness.
What did you feel like? Were you like, oh, damn it? Like,
Mariah,
were you so frustrated?
But
like,
immediately, stress makes it worse. So like it was the most like combative, calm state I've ever been in.
You can't be
where
stressed.
it was like almost like you went into shock, but you were like, I can't.
You got to play it cool though.
Yeah, you just like phased, but just like fuck. Because the last time I got it, it took them like 2 or 3 months to prescribe me Humira or Consentix.
Yeah.
So I was just like. And I go, this summer's just starting. Because like
this happened last time too, right before summer.
2019. And I looked at the timeline and because like, dude, we were in what's that place called? Alaska when it was at its worst.
Yeah.
In late June. Like it was like I was like, this is going to get that
So
bad.
you in your head was like, I'm gonna have this for fucking 5 months.
Yeah.
This
And it was
sucks.
Friday, like when I realized I had it and I had to go to the doctor like immediately or see a dermatologist.
And
They gave me the last appointment.
And what was the difference between now and like back then? Why did it take you so long to get it back then? And why was it
because
fast
of
now?
the drug that they were giving me is a immunosuppressant because like my immune system is going to hyperdrive thinking it's fighting off the strep throat that's no longer there.
Got it.
Does that make
Gotcha.
sense?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it starts affecting your skin. So because the last time it happened when I was in college, the first time it was like no one knew what it was.
Yeah.
And then this time I finally diagnosed it and I know exactly what it was and I had the history and I go, this is what you prescribed me last time. And once you did this, it worked.
How long did it take the last time in 2019 for it to completely clear after taking
Probably
Humira?
like 2-3 weeks.
But you didn't
From
you
a
didn't-
severe state. So now I feel like
Yeah.
I caught it. So I go
Catch it
in,
early.
the guy, and I have all the pictures of what it looked like last time. And I go, this is what it was.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. And this is what it was at the beginning last time. And look at me
This
now.
is crazy because like the fact that you even got a last appointment, people with psoriasis, they should be able to get treated immediately, especially if like they know that like if you let it get bad, you're gonna get it for months.
Well,
they should just make it
because
like
but they had to do
accessible thing.
13 like blood tests on me. I had to fill up 13 little tubes of my blood just to make sure you don't have tuberculosis and you don't have there's another like disease.
Yeah.
But if you have that, you could die if you get prescribed it because your immune system will go so down.
Right.
And if you test positive for tuberculosis, it could like make you die or I don't.
What day did you notice this?
On Thursday. Actually, it was Thursday.
Last Thursday.
You're sure?
Yes, last Thursday.
Okay, because it was Friday the 13th. I got a little.
No, but I had the luckiest Friday the 13th, and maybe it was so freaky because the guy prescribed it to me right on the spot, and I
Friday
got
the
it, and I
13th.
was able to give the shot. I didn't even know it was Friday the 13th. Wow. So I got it. I feel good. My body is in just a constant state of itch.
Better than having it.
No,
Yeah,
it's
don't
not.
think
If you
about
don't
it.
think about it,
Yeah.
Mind
no,
over matter.
I'm thinking about it. I mean, in my mind, as I know what it is, I like rarely scratch at it. I just have to like rub it.
You just want to touch it.
Yeah, just to give it.
well, it was better than having it. So
I know. So I just want to. I even right when I knew the breakout was happening, I made
you
Zane,
went downstairs and showed me. It's just like Zane, it's happening.
I made,
Exact.
I made Zane and his assistant grab my hand, and I was just 10 seconds of silence. That's all I ask, just so we can like manifest that this will be fine. And I believe that really worked.
It did work.
So, but
was good vibes.
hopefully by next time, I'm like all clear.
Would he be my next time?
I don't know. Next time we record, we'll like the update.
Got it.
It's all
Right.
gone.
But it's something you always have to worry about, though. It just doesn't go away.
Is
like
that
you
genetic?
always have to.
Like, will your kids have it?
That's a really good question. I think, yeah, probably.
Does anyone in your family have it?
No, not my immediate family. It's probably some trait. People get eczema. Like, it's more common than you think. Mine's just a specific, because people have it chronic. They have it forever.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky I don't have that. But mine can turn into chronic if it's not treated.
Like if you let it go and you don't take Humira, that's when it could get like really bad. It goes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It could get really, really bad. That's what happened the first time because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And I had to sit there on Google Images. I went through every type of psoriasis. Like I web
It's a good
Side
thing.
by side
It's a good
of,
thing
like-
it's not on your face. I feel like people get it on their face too.
kind of on my forehead, but it's died down. Like when I get out of the shower, it's like you can kind of see it. Oh, I know. I love TikTok though, because like you can search and find communities of all these people
going through exactly what you're
sharing
going
it.
through.
It was so hard to like talk to people on the internet when I had it. Like,
and all their
You should
different
talk about it.
remedies, their remedies and stuff like that
Yeah,
that
I
you
guess.
never
But
heard of.
then I feel so guilty though, because some people are like, very nice. It worked for you. I've had this for 4 years. Like I'm in a very fortunate position. Some people have it a lot
But you have to
worse.
think about people that are in your position that have it just like you do.
Yeah.
So it is kind of important if you like talked about it, if you think it would help people.
Yeah.
Like,
I probably should for people who have my type. Yeah.
I'm not comparing my hair transplant to your psoriasis.
No.
at all, but it felt really good posting about it and seeing all these men that wanted to get it but couldn't watch anything, like anybody in like my position that like really
Takes one person, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just so funny how often I've like talked about like, oh, the psoriasis. And I've
And
been
for
like,
it to be-
strep throat, got to stay away from it. And sure enough, it's like, see.
You get it really easily, I feel like strep throat, like anything with your throat, no?
2 years ago or like 2019 is when I had it.
Like I don't know if I've ever caught strep.
No, I've never.
I want to get my tonsils removed.
Strep is pretty brutal. I got strep and mono at the same time.
Oh,
I've never had
fuck.
mono.
When?
That's like a silent killer,
think
mono.
I was-
Like as a kid?
I think I was like 18.
Oh, man.
It was
That's like the two worst things you
that's
could get.
when mono was going around.
it was the worst
Because I
thing.
think I was like a junior in high school.
Was that in high school, Heath? You got it?
I think so. I think it was like end of my senior year.
And doesn't it mess you up for months?
Yes, I was literally down and out for over a month. It was the most horrible thing I've ever like had to deal with. There was just no getting better. And it just, you know, when you're like sick and tired and you're just like,
Yeah.
you don't even want to get out of bed. You have no energy. It was that for a month.
Is mono just like it's like a sore throat, just like strep is, or is mono
make
more
you
like a body,
tired.
like a
Yeah.
whole body sickness?
Well, strep throat, so your throat is sore on
Yeah,
top
I know
of it.
that,
You get like
but
fever,
mono.
and then mono was, I think more sore throat and just fatigue, tired.
Yeah.
Like it was just a mix of every symptom you could possibly have.
Got it.
Like getting mono at the beginning of summer, that's like the worst.
Yeah.
Because it could ruin like a whole season for you.
Oh,
Stay safe out there, kids.
that was like the first COVID.
Yeah, isn't it crazy thinking about when swine flu was a thing and
Yeah.
every day you would show up at school, there'd be one less kid because they had swine flu. Imagine that today. They'd be like, shut the world down.
Shut the world. Wow.
It's
yeah.
crazy.
I wish I
flu.
remember swine flu. Like I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember exactly
I
what
just
it
remember
was
the
like.
kids dropping like flies in school.
Yeah.
Like there was nobody left.
That's a nasty sounding flu.
Swine flu. That is.
That sounds way
Swine
worse than like
flu.
coronavirus.
Oh, no,
or
100%.
What's the one that's like transferred the Nile virus in mosquitoes?
West Nile virus.
West Nile.
I was
that shit, I was like,
terrified.
I was spooked.
I was
go,
terrified of mosquitoes.
You
because
want
of
me to
that.
go play outside? West Nile, one mosquito, done.
What a scary though. Like imagine that was happening now. Mosquitoes everywhere. Like you had
One
to just
mosquito takes you down.
Fucking
I
A.
would be fucking livid. I would be so mad for my parents for having to tell people I died from that.
Imagine seeing like screens over every house. Like imagine what
Yeah.
neighbors would look like. Just screens.
Everybody has like a
Everywhere.
beekeeper outfit on. It's just like
West Nile, hell no. That's what would terrify me about the next thing is like an insect infested.
Just a small insect that like is just everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
you know what scares me more
the
than
house
anything?
fly.
Lyme's disease from a tick.
yeah.
Oh, that's
I've
real
had
too.
some
You can
friend-
get it like at Runyon. It's like, dude, it's more common than you think.
Justin
You just
Bieber
gotta,
has it.
gotta
Yeah.
watch out.
Yeah, I
From
had
a
a kid
tick.
a guy I knew in college. He like drop out for a semester over it.
It's really sad. It will completely change your life.
I feel like that's awful. That a little tick can do that.
Do you remember when Arthur cut his knee on the lima bean? The lima bean can. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Arthur and
Remember
DW.
that episode of Arthur where they go to the junkyard to get like his bike or something? Yeah. And he's like climbing out and he slices his knee on a can of lima beans. He's like,
No.
lima beans. And
I
he
cannot
gets
believe
sick.
you just said that.
I'm
That's
surprised
really
that you
funny.
remember that. It's not just.
I didn't until he said that. Like that's just crazy that he brought that up.
Well, I don't know. Lyme's disease always makes me think of that
Lima bean.
lima
Lima
beans
bean.
can that Arthur cuts his knee on.
Yeah, be careful with ticks and lima bean cans.
Just wear pants and always have a mosquito net on you. Just protect yourself.
It's another reason I don't want pets. You never know what they're gonna bring in. I
Yeah.
don't want to deal
And then
with
they
that.
come jump in your bed.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that.
Have you ever seen a tick like on a dog?
Yes,
It's like creepy. It's so
Oh my
weird.
gosh.
Yeah.
You have to kill it, right? Like you just squish it.
Oh yeah. No, like you have to pull it out. You can't just wash it off.
Because it's attached.
Yeah.
It's like gripped.
Yeah, but you can't like pull it because sometimes the head stays in it, and you have to. There's like a specific way you got like twist them
got a
off
way
or
to do
something or burn them.
I think you have to like burn the whole dog.
There's a guy on TikTok.
You have to set the dog on fire.
Yeah, so that'll kill them. Fucking.
There's a guy on TikTok who is like harvesting like 1 million frogs in his like backyard. Like he found a bunch of like the frog eggs, and then he like put them all in this like massive like pool in his like backyard. Like he got them from a pond and brought them, and he's now making all these tadpoles. And everyone in the comments is like, "You're making 1 million frogs. Like, do you even know what the fuck you're doing? Like, where is this guy?" Everyone's like worried that this guy is like going to make 1 million frogs
Frog
and they're going to
man.
go everywhere.
For what?
What kind of frogs is it? Just regular frogs?
Well, right now they're just tadpoles.
And
So
not
I've
just
been like
poisonous-
checking every day, going like, when is this frog mania?
They're all
gonna
poisonous
erupt?
frogs. He's just.
No, they're like just pond frogs, like your standard frog.
Like a bufo toad.
What are you doing? It's the frog man.
I'm gonna release them all.
Just going outside, tons of frogs, like that scene in Magnolia where just frogs are falling from the sky.
Have you ever seen like? Have you ever seen the giant tadpole? Like how big some of them can get?
Oh yeah.
Like how big do you think a big tadpole is?
Like I think a tadpole can be
feel
this
like I've
big.
seen it
like
like
the
this
last
before.
final days.
Look up biggest tadpole. It is mind-blowingly big.
So then how big is the frog?
That's what I'm confused. Like,
I love me a tadpole.
look at this.
That's like its final days before.
What size frog does that turn into? It's got to be gigantic.
Jesus.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
I'd love to have a pet frog like that though. Look at that.
I love frogs.
They're so
I
cute.
used to have one.
Love them.
I
Look,
had-
Really?
He's like smiling. Yeah.
But when I see a frog just out in the wild, they're like, I just think it's like
I
a
went
cool
through.
creature.
I went through
Yeah.
a frog phase.
You were a frog girl?
Everything was
frogs.
frogs. I had a pet frog. Everything. was
frogs
frog.
they're so cute.
I
feel
like
they're
the pretty like neon like blues and greens and
Yeah.
oranges.
well, those are like the venomous ones. Those are
Yeah.
those are the bad
Yeah, I
ones.
had a green one with a bright orange and black spotted tummy.
We'd get them in our backyard all the time. Remember those fat fucking toads?
We'd get the nasty-
We'd get ones this big.
Oh,
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
really?
It-
Give you
we'd go.
warts.
We'd catch them at night. We would
was
we'd
mine.
put a string on like across someone's yard, and we would go down the grass with like a little rope. And when you just do that, the frogs would just start jumping.
Oh,
That was
that's
in the
cool.
thing,
That's
and we would then take our nets and go and catch them, and
Jellyfish
put them all in a bucket, and then release them.
Have you
Oh,
eaten frog legs?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I
You
don't
like 'em?
I don't have any problem with eating frog legs.
I've
tried
tried
it-
Rye does.
But I mean, being quirky, I'm not going to go out and I'm like, I'm craving.
Yeah, I'll do an order of the.
But if someone's like, you want a frog leg?
I would
have
try
it.
if it's like fried and like dipped in ranch. I'd probably try it.
What's the one frog that you can basically have like a DMT or like an ayahuasca DMT?
The one that you
trip?
lick the back of.
Oh yeah.
You lick the back of the frog and then
what?
you do this. You get like an insane high.
It's like poison, basically. and
Oh, I've
you're-
heard of that. People do that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you can like smoke it too.
How do people find that out?
Yeah,
Just-
who is the first person?
Just leave it alone.
I
Let
mean,
it.
you think of those freaks.
I
though.
wonder if it was just some like country dude like, you won't lick it? I'll
You lick it.
lick it.
Yeah.
I bet it was like natives. I think it's like a historical thing. Like they just discovered it early on with like catching and cooking them, and they realized.
Yeah, but then there's also like poisonous ones that if you lick it, you die, and then they would dip arrows in it.
Which
and
one
then they
gives
would
you
shoot
warts?
you with arrows with what is it? Poison dart
Pretty
frog?
insane that they would do that, huh? Just dip it in fucking poisonous.
Oh,
dip it
they're
in-
so cute.
Yeah, so they would dip arrows
Wow.
in it. So if they like nicked you and it doesn't kill you, you still die from.
Frogs are so fucking
That is
cool.
just do not eat me.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything blue.
Yeah, you're just like,
Not
I'm
food.
not eating that.
You want to go to a frog farm?
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I saw the most interesting bug the other day. We were at Lazy Dog and it landed in our queso dip. And I'm looking at it.
That's
and
good
I'm like,
luck.
this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. It was
It had like the head of a lizard.
a flying bug, but it had the like a lizard face. I have no
Have you
idea.
It
tried?
had,
Have you tried
like-
looking it up?
It
Lizard
had like
face bug.
the lizard face, like dragonfly wings and a bee body.
It was
What?
Oh, is
so
it like
weird.
a horsefly? No,
It was
Whoa.
kind of like
It was
that.
like that.
Wait,
Yeah.
that does look exactly like what you're saying. Literally a lizard face, bee body, and wings.
is it a cicada?
It was that.
What does it say?
No, it
looks-
was small.
It's a cicada.
No, it was this big, Matt. Matt, it was
Yeah.
this big. Cicadas are big. They
But
like
it
fit in
had
your
the
hand.
But
head
is there
of a
small
lizard.
cicadas?
Oh, it's a frog hopper. Wait, what does that second comment say? It looks like a frog tree hopper of some sort. Yeah.
It wasn't green.
No, it's not that.
I have a video of it. I can show you guys.
Maybe it was a small cicada.
Yeah.
Are there
Like
small
a baby one.